Jayden Moses podcast, and today's guest we have Mia Rucci.
Hey y'all.
For anyone that doesn't know Mia, give a little background on yourself.
Me and Jayden have been friends since seventh.
Eighth grade.
Oh, eighth grade. We're like brother and sister. Like we fight, we talk. We're always there for
We
each
fight
other.
a lot.
Yeah.
So we prepare for a lot of arguing and a lot of yelling.
Yeah.
So today we are here to talk about the infamous, lovely Taylor Swift. How basically how she really ain't all that for real.
Mm-hmm.
And how we basically feel about her and our thoughts on everything in the world of her. So, where I want to start? Okay, Mia, what do we like about Taylor Swift?
Well, I listen to her a lot more than you do, so
I don't listen to her at all.
I know. And like I only listen to like some of her stuff. And like obviously since we were like early 2000s, all them bops like Shake It Off and all that.
She been around since the early 2000s?
Well, like around there, like when we were like in like intermediate, middle school, like that era. But like now I only listen to like maybe like 5 of her songs.
Yeah, no, I don't listen to her music at all.
Yeah.
I can't. I'm not a really big pop music dude, but like, I don't know. Shake It Off, I've heard it too many times. It's so overplayed. But it's like, what I do like about her is that I do think that she is a really good entertainer.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Like, she definitely knows how to like put on like a good performance. Like that whole Eras tour, from what I've
TikTok
seen,
videos. Yeah.
I've seen what the Eras tour looks like, and I think it's pretty good. Like, she knows how to like entertain people.
Yeah, it's definitely worth like however long it probably
But the
is.
music,
Especially her latest album, it just seemed like AI generated.
was that Midnight?
Yeah. Wait. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that whole anti-hero thing.
The fact that that was the one that kept repeating, and they were like, "Oh, like look at the meaning behind it," and it's like, why
What
are you?
meaning?
Yeah, like literally, there's a line that says "sexy baby" on that one. Like, what meaning is behind that? Like, why are we talking about children? Like, hello, like you're a grown woman. Like, what are you doing? What meaning?
Well,
Like,
to lead into that, what do we not like about her?
oh my gosh,
She just seems like such a cringy person.
it's like, I don't want to like. What can I say? I don't want to like say like pretty privilege, but like especially this year, like with like everything like she's very like a girl's girl kind of music thing. So obviously
Yeah.
like a lot of people, and like it's pretty obvious like in our school, like people like her a lot, and that's fine. But it's like to the fact like especially like her fan base, that's the problem.
We're gonna get into that.
And like the way like she presents herself, because like when she like accepts things, it's like, oh, she's like surprised, shocked, like I never even knew that I was accepting this, but like
Be for real.
it was so obvious. Like I feel like she had to have known.
She definitely knows like some stuff. Like at the Grammys, like she knew that she was gonna go home with a Grammy.
Yeah.
100%. After the year that she's had,
Yeah.
and you expect her to go to the Grammys and I win like a single award. Be for real.
Like, don't get me wrong, I respect her, especially because of like the things that did happen at the Grammys, especially like with the host, like and like what people said about that. Like I do respect her, and especially what she said about like women and men within the music industry. But it's just like the way that she presents herself. Like she acts all innocent and like she's like the victim, but she's not. Like she's growing up, she's getting older. Like
Yeah,
you know,
how old
it's
is
just,
she?
like-
Let's look that up.
Yeah, I don't know how
Taylor
old she is.
Swift, she is.
I think she's like late 20s, like getting into her 30s. She's been around for like a long
She's
time.
34.
Oh my god, really? I thought
She's that old? Jesus.
But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I feel like you can only keep the like innocent girl, good girl, like
For so long.
yeah, cuz like take Billie Eilish for a comparison. Billie Eilish is like grown and she's like in her 20s.
Yeah, she's like 22, I think.
Yeah, like she's grown and she knows stuff and all that stuff. But it just I don't know. Like I'm sure like Taylor like takes her like situations and her opinions in like a grown way, but like she doesn't act that way when she presents herself online a lot.
I feel like the thing about her is just like, I don't know, that whole Travis Kelce thing. Like, what is like, and then the whole thing that really makes me mad is like at football games, like when Kansas City is playing and like a good 80% of the game, the camera's always on her. And even that video, I saw it on Instagram of it was Miley Cyrus performing Flowers at the Grammys, and it was like someone's POV from like the audience, and you can see in the corner that there's a camera right in Taylor's
Yeah,
face.
yeah, I saw that. I was like, okay, I don't think, you need to like,
Like she's not the only person there.
yeah, exactly. You don't need to glorify her that much. Like she's like a person and there's other human beings in the room.
Like Beyonce was there.
Yeah, like get the whole J-Lo family.
The whole like ugh.
Like especially when oh my god, who was it? Who's J-Lo? Who's oh my god, who's Beyonce dating?
Jay-Z
Yeah, especially when he like dragged
dating.
them
She's
people.
married.
Oh, sorry. Especially when she like when he dragged the Grammys.
Don't do that. We got that coming up.
All right. But still, like, oh my gosh, there was other people there. You're so right. That's what makes me mad too, because it's like, you can't put her on this high pedestal.
You can like she's not
Like
Queen Elizabeth.
Exactly. Like other people deserve that same amount of spotlight. That probably deserve it way more
Than she
because of
does.
how long she's been in the spotlight.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, that just makes me upset.
Well, another thing is what we already got. Does she make good music? Do you think her music is actually good?
I think some of them are. I don't think Midnight's was her like best one. I personally like my favorite one is Speak Now, which is like her second album she's ever made.
Isn't it the one with like her in the purple?
Yeah, but I only like that one because it's like, I don't know, it's like not pop, but it is. Some of them are, but some of them
Isn't
aren't.
it country? Then she started doing country.
Yeah, it's like kind of like a mixture of both. Like I don't know how to describe it, but like I like her like old stuff, and I do like some of her like more like poetic ones, like from like Evermore.
You're asking the wrong person.
I like those ones, but like it's also because it's like the things that I would personally listen to. I wouldn't listen to Midnight's unless I had to. The only song I like from Midnight's is "You're on Your Own, Kid" because it's about like growing up and we're literally about to graduate. So like,
Don't remind me.
but like that's it.
And speaking of graduation, we got 30 days left.
I know.
30 days.
I saw you say that. I was like, no way.
Yeah, but like, yeah, 'cause I can see where you're coming from because you like kind of like alternative music.
I like everything.
Like this girl loves Mitski.
Stop it. Yeah, I'm seeing her as soon as college starts. So
Where?
like in Cleveland. And since I'm gonna be at Kent, it's gonna be like 10 minutes.
Oh, yeah, that was that one day at lunch where you were going off about those tickets.
Yeah. Yeah, like I like everything. Like Mitski, Tyler,
You
like
love Tyler, the
Leve.
Creator.
I do. And like Travis. Like it's like everywhere.
You know, I mean, I wouldn't necessarily like it because I'm more like an R&B person. Like, I'm not blasting Taylor Swift in the car. Like, I'll blast SZA, I'll blast some Chloe and Halle, I'll blast some Brent Faiyaz, Bryson Tiller, any of them, dude. Taylor Swift is not on my playlist and will
Yeah.
never be.
Yeah.
Okay, what do you think makes her overrated?
Her fans. I
Great
don't-
segue into the next topic. What do you feel about her fan base?
I think they're actually insane. Like almost mentally ill.
Like, they need padded walls and Jesus.
Exactly.
Bad.
Because it's like, you can like somebody, but it can't be to the point where it's like, people think you're crazy. Like,
Right.
like you can be like a fan, you can like have all this stuff, but you can also still be respectful. But it's just like, I don't even know like how to describe it. Like, they're actually insane.
And you can like someone, but do you have to be so crazy obsessed about them? Like, what is that word? It's like parasocial relationships. Like, she doesn't know you.
Yeah.
She doesn't know you.
There was like, oh my god, there was this video on TikTok when her the movie came out of the Eras tour in theaters, and oh my gosh.
Which actually comes out on Disney Plus today. So,
Yeah.
Or is that tomorrow? I think it's tomorrow.
Well, either way, all these girls were like in the theater going around in circles, like just going like all the way. Like I'm like, are you like actually performing like a cult like service right now? Like, what are you doing?
Well, I can see that because when Beyonce's Renaissance tour film came out like shortly after that, and there were people like pretending it was a concert.
Well, yeah, especially like the mute challenge, but it's not like they're like. I don't know, like, it's just like, oh my god, there's so many things, but there's also, like, so many things that also could seem normal if you just don't put them all together. Like, the whole football thing, like, the Super Bowl has grown this year because of Taylor Swift
Because of her.
fans, and that's the only reason why. And it's like my own speech coach, she said I only bought, like, she bought a 49ers, or the Chiefs sweatshirt just because of Taylor Swift. And it's
Are
like,
you serious?
yeah. And I was like, you can like somebody, but if you're like, it's just like only about them, it's ever only them. And it's like you're just blindsided about any bad stuff that they've ever done.
Hmm.
Because like there was just like this whole debate like that Taylor Swift was killing the environment because she took like private jet with a bunch of like carbon dioxide, I think, just to see her boyfriend. And it took like 35 minutes just to get there. But like she released so much like bad toxins and air into the environment that people were arguing about it. Like and like for instance, her like concert in Brazil or yeah, Brazil, like a fan died waiting to see her concert because of the heat.
Someone died.
Yeah, I thought I told you that. Someone died.
Let me look this up.
Yeah, it's on like if you go to the Impact Instagram, it's on there.
Taylor Swift.
Cuz she like talks about it and she made a statement.
Oh yeah, I do remember that.
Yeah, but like it's
Wasn't
like
wasn't her statement kind of like boring?
I think so, but like I don't even know. But it's just like they glorify to the point where like even if she does like the most horrendous thing, like what if she like kills somebody? Or like what if she's like
They wouldn't care.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Like if she were to do something like completely like outrageous, they would completely be blindsided by it because it's her.
Like she could literally tweet, "I just threw Travis down the stairs," and people would be like, "Real, real."
Like she literally had to tell fans to stop bombarding her exes because they were like sending death threats, like searching up their addresses, people who lived near them, their relatives. Like, are you actually crazy? Like,
And that's the thing about them is like Swifties are insane because first off, I think have you seen this video? You probably have. But there was this one dude. I think this was when she first started touring in the States, and he came on TikTok and was talking about somehow Taylor Swift is the Michael Jackson of our generation.
oh my god, yeah. I was like, you're actually crazy if you say that.
Taylor Swift.
Because the only person that like I feel like most people can agree with that can only replace Michael Jackson, the king of pop, is Bruno Mars.
Okay.
Like I feel like, but like in hindsight, nobody can replace the king of
No
pop.
one can replace, not even Beyonce. Nobody, not Beyonce, not Lady Gaga,
Not
not
Riri.
none of Drake, none of
None of
them.
them.
No one can replace Michael Jackson.
And the fact that you're gonna compare him to Taylor Swift,
Like Michael Jackson had people fainting at his concerts.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about this. If that man blinked, the crowd went wild.
and he literally like the moonwalk when that first like his own
Exactly.
like yeah when he first started doing that like that's like whole world change.
Like
Like
the
the world
dude-
stopped that day.
Like the dude put himself as when I think of the music industry, he's the first one that comes to mind.
Mm-hmm.
Not Taylor Swift.
no, and it's like how can you even compare?
You can't
That.
compare where you don't compete.
Exactly.
Okay, so next topic, we're going to talk about the Grammys, which was like a few weeks ago. And our first thing, since we're still on the topic of Taylor Swift, how do you feel about her winning Album of the Year?
She did not deserve it. Who were the nominees? Do you remember? It was
We gonna
Taylor
pull these up.
Swift. Was it SZA on there?
Yes, SZA was,
SZA was on
Also,
there.
SZA should have won, hands down.
Miley
S-
Cyrus.
SOS, hold on, let me look this. SOS, that album, that's literally one of her best, or her best.
Yeah, oh my
Album
god,
of
I'm
the-
trying to think. I
album
know
of the
Taylor, obviously
year.
Taylor, SZA. I think Miley Cyrus.
Nominees.
I'm trying to.
Okay, I got it. Okay,
Okay.
so the nominees for album of the year this year were Midnight's Taylor Swift, Lana Del Rey, Guts, Olivia Rodrigo, SOS, SZA, The Record, Boy Genius, World Music Radio, John Baptiste, The Age of Pleasure, Janelle Monáe, and Endless Summer Vacation, Miley Cyrus.
Okay, so SZA.
Should have won.
Yeah, and I also would have taken Boy Genius because I know you don't know who Boy Genius is, but they're like three girls who are like in a group together and they're like really like popular. They're like very alternative and all that stuff. And they're like they're like Mitski, but like you also don't know who Mitski is. But like still,
Yeah, when I first heard about Mitski, I thought her name was Misiki at first.
yeah, I mean, he still calls her that sometimes to make me upset.
It's funny.
But either way, SZA definitely should have won.
Hands, there should have been no. You know
I-
how big that album was?
Yeah, and I also think Lana Del Rey should have deserved it too.
I never really listened to Lana.
That's the thing. Like she's also like alternative and different. Like the thing is like Taylor Swift, Miley Cyrus, they're up on top because they're pop albums. Every generation can be like, oh yeah, fun pop,
I
whatever.
don't even mad if Miley won. Like Flowers it's catchy.
It is catchy.
It's catchy.
It's not annoying catchy.
And let's be for real, we would have been fine with anyone winning but Taylor,
Exactly. Yeah.
but her.
Yeah, but like definitely SZA deserved that, and especially with like even community wise, like how long has it been since like a person of color has won album of the year? Because last year it was Harry Styles with Harry's House.
Don't even get me started on. I hate that dude.
Well,
I
yeah.
hate I hate Harry Styles and I hate One Direction. That whole One Direction era when we were like 7, I couldn't stand when y'all was
That's you though. That's
when
not me.
when y'all was blasting that you don't know you're beautiful stuff. I wanted to I literally want to pull my own ears out.
Don't wrap me into that. I love One Direction and
That
Harry.
was
I don't. Well, there's like he has a good songs. Like they're very deep and meaningful. I
watermelon
like them.
sugar.
I don't like that one. That one's annoying. But like SZA, like Boy Genius, because like there's representation there.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Olivia Rodrigo and she like Filipino.
yeah, I would have been fine with Olivia Rodrigo also because like she's like very young, but like she just like she's becoming an adult and that stuff, making a name for herself.
I like some of her music. Like Good for You, that's a banger right there.
Yeah, and like especially her concert, like the Guts tour, it's been like super like heavy rock and all that stuff. Like not like a cutie little girl that's still in high school. No, it's like she's an adult and she wants you to know that she's an adult and to stop treating her like a little kid. And it's like I would have been fine if she won. But like it was pretty and like everyone knew. Even she knew.
Yeah, but speaking of album of the year, so during the Grammys, Jay-Z took like home like this honorary award, and basically during some point in his speech, he talked about his wife Beyonce and how she is the person to win the most Grammys in history, but she has never won album of the year. I was shocked when I found that out. You're telling me Beyonce's never won album of the year? Are you
wait,
serious?
Oh wait, never mind. Never mind.
Like, what? You tell me she has all these awards and never has album of the year, but Taylor Swift has won album of the year 4 times.
Yeah.
4 times?
See, and like most of them are probably gonna be repeats. Because, like Taylor's version.
Oh God.
So it's like, how are you just gonna win with repeats?
And Beyonce's been in the game longer than Taylor.
Yeah,
Like
and
Taylor came. Hold on.
and she's been like producing her own stuff. She's been like doing her own thing. Like she just came out with that big tour. Like
She's
her.
going into country recently.
Yeah, and she's like the first Black woman to get #1 in country on like radios and hits.
Yeah,
And all
Taylor
that
Swift, she
stuff.
released her first album 2006, and Beyonce, I think Destiny's Child released her first album in like 98.
Yeah, and that, oh my God, Destiny's Child.
Ooh.
My goodness. Like, it's like Beyonce has worked hard for that. And don't get me wrong, Taylor has too. But it's like, how long can you keep that streak going? Because, again, representation when someone deserves it more.
Exactly.
And it's like, I don't even know. Like, that whole privilege thing, like, don't get me wrong, privilege is like a very stern word, especially when it comes to us. Like,
POCs, loud and proud.
exactly. And it's like, when like a person of color who's worked so hard and still is falling short, like
And then you got people like Taylor that just gets to fly by automatically.
yeah, it's like you can work hard and I understand that and I respect you for that. But like if you're holding somebody back, a person of color back so much to the point where they can't even get there,
Right.
it's like, do you even want us to win?
And it's
Are you just giving us the little ones because you don't want us to get the big prize because of what? And it might not even be because of color, but still, that's what it seems like, especially over the years.
like, this is Beyonce we're talking about.
And everybody knows who Beyonce
I'm on
is.
her Apple Music. She has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 albums. And you're telling me now one of these things have won album of the year.
And then Taylor Swift's repeats are winning
Like,
instead.
that whole "It's Me" hi. You're telling me that deserves a Grammy over what's a Beyonce song? "Crazy in Love." Like, be for real.
I don't even know.
Okay. What else? Who else do you think deserved to win that night?
Well, obviously SZA, but
She was robbed.
like I feel like I briefly like mentioned it, like Boy Genius, like they won one, but like I feel like
else
definitely
won one with
SZA, Halle.
Don't even get me started. Yes, I'm happy that Victoria Monet won. I love Black women from infinity to infinity. I love the Victoria Monet won, But
Yeah, Coco Jones won one. Yeah.
yeah, she won Best R&B Performance.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Even though she should have won Best New Artist. Not Victoria Monet. I'm sorry, but Coco Jones should have won Best New Artist. I See You. That is a banger right there.
Yeah, I'm just glad that they won something though.
Well, I mean, I just wanted Hallie to win because it could be like such like a good thing. Because the year that she had in 2023, like she was. If y'all know who Halle Bailey is, she played Ariel in the live action Little Mermaid. She was in The Color Purple. She released her first single that got nominated for a Grammy.
She gave birth.
And hid her pregnancy not too well though. It was very obvious that she was pregnant, but that's okay though.
Yeah, we all respected it. But like, and like her albums with her sister also, those were good. Like,
they were raw from Grammys too. I think they were nominated for Best New Artist back in 2019, and they got beat out by Dua Lipa.
Dua Lipa's whatever.
She ain't bad, but like,
She's not bad. I was just gonna say like she's not new.
is she new?
I don't think so. I mean, like, she definitely made a name for herself. She was in the Barbie album, and that song's been playing everywhere.
Oh, talking about Barbie, the Oscars were just Sunday, and they didn't go home with one
They won
award.
one.
What award
It
did
was
they?
the original song. What was I made for? But like that
Oh,
was
yeah.
Billie Eilish and Phineas, not them.
Everyone knew that was gonna win. Everyone knew that was gonna win.
Yeah. Ooh. I think there was a good balance because I think people like respect Barbenheimer, like Oppenheimer and Barbie. I feel like people respected that, and it wasn't like it's women versus men, blah blah blah. No, it's like combined together, like harmony, whatever. It's not like I hate you and I hate you. It was like respected. So like the fact that Barbie went home with like, what was it? What was the other thing?
You talking about the Oscars still?
No, like, what else did they win? Like, award wise, like in other shows, like other awards.
They won like a lot of like what was it? The People's Choice Awards. They won a lot with that.
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. Like I feel like they won a lot. So for Oppenheimer to take a lot during the Oscars, it seems like fair because like Barbie definitely made a name for themselves, but so did Oppenheimer.
Yeah, it was that in that movie Poor Things with Emma Stone.
Yeah. Oh my God, I love Emma Stone.
Congrats to her. She won her second Oscar.
I love Emma Stone. Like, oh my gosh. And like, you don't know this, but like La La Land.
Oh,
With
God.
Ryan Gosling and Emma Stone.
When I mean to tell y'all, Mia will never shut up about La La Land.
Oh my God, there have been so many TikToks about it because Ryan
Gosling.
and Emma were like they're like, oh my God, I have to show you the TikToks later, but it's crazy. Okay, I'm done.
We have a minute left. Okay, so I think we can wrap up. So basically, everything that we talked about today was how much that Taylor Swift should be exiled off the earth. Basically, talk about everything. I mean, yes, we have like a 80-20 rule about her. Like there's like a 20% chance of us liking her, and an 80% chance of us just hating her. But we can blame that to the Swifties. And yeah, that's just it. Mia, any last words?
I don't think so. I mean, I think everybody should watch La La Land, but other than that, I don't
You
think
went
so.
in La La Land. Jesus.
It's good. Oh my God, you don't understand. When I saw them interacting at the Oscars, I literally almost flipped out.
Oh, so why did he perform I'm Just Ken at the Oscars?
It was good though. Did you like see the comparison with him and Marilyn Monroe in her song?
No.
Oh, well, I'll show you that TikTok later.
Oh, God. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. Well, everyone have a good day. I hope you enjoyed our conversation. Remember, this is just how me and Mia are.
Yeah, I love talking to this
But
kid.
this is just being recorded. You have to hear us outside of this, because we might seem all nice and stuff now. Me and Mia, we argue a lot.
We're loud.
A lot. Like the other day, we were arguing at lunch, and the principal had to walk by.
No, we were just play fighting. That's the funny thing. It's like I feel like some people think we hate each other, and it's like
We don't.
Yeah, we don't. We're just literally brother and sister.
And
Like,
then Mia's boyfriend Christian has to break us up.
oh, yeah, you gotta bring him up in here. This is about us. This ain't about him.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Adios, everyone.